The event center will begin on the vault. There are so many different types of stories. There are those who dream of winning an Olympic gold medal, like Nastya Liukin, and we'll get a chance to see her. Then there are others who are not part of the inner circle in gymnastics. Someone like Darlene Hill. She has told us that as she looks around the room, she knows that there is no one who knows how difficult her life is right now. Let's go to Andrea Joyce.
Well, this is Darlene Hill's first major international competition, but it is a bittersweet moment for sure. You see, Darlene's primary motivation for competing in gymnastics has always been to please the most important person in her life, the woman who raised her. That was her grandmother, Eloise Dixon. Well, sadly, Eloise passed away last month, and with no reason to continue and go on, Darlene quit. She stopped going to the gym. Eventually, her coach helped her realize that she could return to the sport, but keep in mind that she is here with a heavy heart. This loss is still so fresh, and Darlene feels it so deeply. The other day, it was impossible for her to talk to us about her grandmother without the tears just flowing out of her eyes. So for Darlene Hill, this competition is not about getting to Beijing. She knows it's about life, about picking yourself back up and starting over again. And they don't give medals for that, but I don't know, Al, maybe they should.
We wish. We certainly wish. Can you imagine how lonely she feels? What an important distraction this is for her today.
I tell you, I'm really hoping that it's a huge positive. She is such a nice, and she's a tremendously talented athlete. It's just, like we said, she is not really in that same category.
And Marta Caroli, who's going to oversee this Olympic effort, is she considering a Darlene Hill in that or not, Elfie?
I mean, Darlene Hill is extremely powerful on two events. She's not an all-around gymnast. I think Darlene is here for herself. She wants to see some good results.
Here's Samantha Shapiro, only 14 from Los Angeles, California, and she just misses by how much, Tim?
Yeah, about 7 months, actually. But she is a comer. This is a young lady that we are going to see a lot of in the future. Has tremendous lines. Needs to upgrade on vault and floor a little bit. Beautifully done. She told us,
She's got a great smile.
Yeah.
You know what? Everything she does, even in practice, when we met with her one-on-one, she came in, hi, how are you? It's nice to see you. Very happy girl.
She said, I am just so fortunate to be able to compete for the United States of America. And this is a great start for her. Picture perfect landing.
Even though it was a simple vault, it was beautiful. Legs together, stuck the landing.
14.3, sounds good.
Hi.
There she is, Elf. So now we go to Lauren Mitchell from the Australians.
Lauren was part of that World Championship team that placed 11th. We were really surprised because we were looking forward to this team being in the top 6, and it just didn't happen for them. A young team, but this young lady has fabulous skills, good lines, all the goods to be in the top 6 in the all-around.
Everything on uneven bars is finishing in a handstand. If you don't, you obviously got to catch the releases. But where the judges are taking the biggest deductions, like right there, that was at least 1/10 of a point. You got to rock that handstand.
Did she do it there?
No, that was a little short. That one would incur no deduction right there, but a very nice exercise. Not going to bring in a gigantic number, but a good exercise.
And now Darlene Hill. From Mount Laurel, New Jersey, what happened was Mom was into drugs, and that was a bad scene, so Grandma swooped in and saved the kid's life. And now that kid has got to move on.
That's really a travesty.
We've been so impressed with her maturity, just how she's handled this entire week of practice. She says she's just honored to be here with the U.S. team.
She's powerful. Great vault, just a small little step on the landing. The thing that's so spectacular about it, though, is how easily she's able to complete the twist and the revolution. It's just, it's like a cakewalk for her.
What a great thing to see her smile like that. She got a hug from Valery Lukin, Nastya's dad.
And she's 18 years old, and we're seeing her for the first time. This is unbelievable. And just the landing, like Tim mentioned, great in the air. That's really just a little inexperience on doing that vault at this stage of a competition, the international stage.
That's a great score. That's the highest score we've seen so far on the vault. 14.9 for Darlene Hill.
Come on, check it out.
Do a little housekeeping here on the scoreboard. A 14.55 for Lauren Mitchell. Now finally we can cast our attention on the pink slippers of Nastia Lukin. We thought we were going to see her in 2 events, but now it's 4. We'll explain after this.